Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like California, as we all know, is a death state. And I say death state specifically just because there's just so much death happening in our state and so much crime that I don't even know what to do with it anymore. Funny enough, I have lived in these certain places before, at least not in the places, but actually 10 to 20 minutes away from them. So, not 10 minutes, but 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, right? 20 to at least 20 30 minutes away from these places. And I have been to them quite often in certain areas because I had to travel there. And this is disturbing. It's not just this place though as well that we have certain problems here, because there's also another place in Stockton specifically that that we have uh, doesn't seem to be doing super well here. Now, um, normally when we try to do stuff like this, where we try to try to do the serial killings of some of these people. So we'll get onto that, but I guess we get into here where California man in custody after allegedly kidnapping and killing family of four. Now this is mostly just due to the fact that this man was released from jail and he did this again. So let's get right into the article and get rid of this very disturbing and honestly uncomfortable news. A man is in custody in connection with the kidnapping and death of four family members in California earlier this week, a local sheriff reported. In the early morning hours on October 4th, Jesus Manuel Sagado, 48, was identified by a bank ATM camera in the city of Atwater after using one of the victim's cars and was later taken into custody on Tuesday. According to the Merced County Sheriff's Office, Sagado reported trying taking his own life before he was apprehended by authorities. On Wednesday, around 5:30 p.m., authorities responded to a report of a deceased person at Indiana Road and Hutchins Road in Dust Paws area where they found the bodies of all four family members that were reported missing on Monday in a row of almond orchard. 8-month-old Aroy Derry, her parents Jaislin Kaur and Jasdeep Singh, and her uncle Admin Singh were allegedly kidnapped by Salgado from the Merced family's business around 1 p.m. on Monday, according to the sheriff's report. Police have not released further information about the crime regarding motive or cause of death as the investigation is ongoing. On October 3rd, Cal Fire, Madera, Mariposa, and Merced responded to a report of a vehicle on fire, which was later identified as a black 2020 Dodge Ram truck registered to Admin Deep. A separate family member was unable to contact Admin Deep, along with other victims who were reportedly missing to Merced County Sheriff's Office. Sheriffs determined the family had been kidnapped after responding to their business on South Highway 59, 1:04 p.m. County sheriffs employed the California Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigation to aid in their search. We have a low life out there that kidnapped an 8-month-old baby, her mom, her dad, and her uncle, said Merced County Sheriff while confirming the family's experience, according to 23 ABC. So far, we have no idea why the kidnapping. We have no motivation behind it. We just know that they are gone. We've got no evidence to indicate that the individuals involved in this destroyed evidence in an attempt to cover their tracks. There's no words right now to describe the anger I feel and the senses of this incident, said Sheriff Warnock during a Wednesday night press conference. I said it earlier. There's a special place in hell for this guy. I'm just living inside because this was totally senseless. We have a whole family wiped out, and for what? We don't know yet. So, that's what's going on here in Merced. Now, this is honestly a very heartbreaking and disturbing story, to where this man was released from prison and has actively gone out and hurt these people. And if he was not released from prison, then this is just showing on how bad California has really become. But again, this is where the reality is coming to, where California is just becoming more and more not safe and places to be. Now, I understand every state has its problems, but California, Portland, Oregon, and even New York, I would even say go as far as Seattle, Washington, is all these places are becoming very, very dangerous in crime. Philadelphia is another one as well, to where these places are not safe. They're becoming problems. They're becoming issues. these places are very, very, I would call dangerous in the fact that crime's not being dealt with. People are being released when they shouldn't be released. People are there's a massive amount of homeless here in California in general that we need to deal with, and which our great governor is not dealing with at all. So these things are a big problem for Californians, and it's just horrible. It's not just this either, though. We also have where we have
into the Stockton.
Can we not do this? What we're is that we have a Stockton serial killings that's been happening in Stockton. This is not very far from where I'm at, and this is the disturbing part. We have a serial killer just going around killing people, and this is all in California, and all these incidents are not far away from each other at all. It's quite disturbing. It says the recent shootings, deaths of at least 5 people in Stockton and 1 person killed in Oakland last year are believed to be interconnected, according to Stockton police. In addition, the shooting of a woman in Stockton last year who survived is also linked in connection with the serial killings. As the Stockton Police Department searches for the person or people responsible for the serial killings, KCRA 3 is learning about the lives lost. The family and the medical examiners first identified the 5 recent victims. 35 Paul Alexander Yaw, 45-year-old Salvador William W. Jr., 21-year-old Jonathan Hernandez Rodriguez, 52-year-old Juan Cruz, and 52-year-old Lorenzo Lopez. 2 more shootings have since been linked to the recent slayings. They included an April 10, 2021 shooting at 4:18 a.m. when a 40-year-old Hispanic man was killed in Oakland, police said. Affiliate KTVU reported that the court identified the man as Juan Miguel Vasquez Serrano, and a 46-year-old woman survived her injuries after being shot on April 16, 2021 at 3:20 a.m. at Park and Union Streets in Stockton. Video above, Stockton Police Chief reviews 5 cases that are said to be connected. These incidents are occurring in the hours of our darkness. These incidents are occurring where folks are alone by themselves, not in lit areas. Stockton Police Chief Stanley McFadden said on Friday, September 30th. While most of the victims are Hispanic, Stockton Police don't believe that there is any indication that these are hate crimes. At the moment, it's unclear if a person interest sought by police, a suspect, or a witness. Police confirm that the ballistics tests have linked the shootings. Paul Alexander was killed on July 8th. The family confronted at KCRA 3. This is my son Paul. He was a great man with a big heart. His mother, Greta Brugwer, who lives in Texas, said in the statement, "He was my son, a father, a grandson, nephew, cousin, and brother, and was loved by many. He was left a huge hole in our hearts, and I hope they catch the person responsible before this happens again." And all these people... Shut up! Damn it! It's quiet! Why do you keep having to follow me? What is this? Stop it. Well, you have autoplay on, by the way. God. Yeah, and these are the victims here. And this is what I'm getting at, people. That
serial killers.
That California, in particular, is not becoming it's not becoming a safe state. There's serial killings happening. There's a family that was just killed, and these are all things that should just not be happening. This place is becoming a rundown hellhole, and the fact that this is happening is just disgusting. This is making sweeping news around the state, and the fact that this is being now criminals are not being put in jail and quarantined, all that. It's just asinine. People need to move out of California, which they are in droves, and the mere fact that this is just happening in our state is just disgusting. And the governor that is in control of our state is doing absolutely nothing. He's doing nothing for the people. He's making things worse. He's making things worse for children, for parents. He is a terrible governor, a terrible man, and we have to live under his dictatorship rule because he is causing massive problems for the state, and we all need to leave. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.